Hello, welcome to this video. Today I want to talk to you about the God-centered success principle that I want to teach you. A lot of people who teach success, how to achieve success, how to be a successful person, always talk about what you want to do, what you desire to do, what your passion is, what your expertise is, and that's great. That's great, but in my belief and from my experience, I think true success is where you put God at the center of it all, and what you want to do is part of it, but is not the end all. So let me show you a diagram to explain to you what I believe that is in terms of having true success is. See, the old model used to be just you, okay? Basically, whatever your passion is, whatever your expertise, whatever money you make, field you make most money, those three things are what you should go into, and whatever, if you do that, then you're successful. And that could be true from a worldly point of view, because you're making a lot of money, you're passionate about it, you're excited about what you do, and you're the best at what you do, and that's great. And that will be seen as success from a world point of view. But if you see it from what I call God's point of view, when it comes down to it, the bigger picture, the eternal picture, you'll realize even if you achieve all this, if you don't have God in your life, then you're ultimately a failure. I'm sorry to say it that way, but when you have all this, but you don't have God in your life, if you don't have Jesus in your life, you're ultimately not a true success. Because you could be rich, you could have all the success in the world, you could live a passion, purposeful, seemingly purposeful life, and do what you're best at, and go out there and reach the world and impact the world and even do good things. But if Jesus is not even at the core of your life, is not inside of you, God is not inside of you, then you're not achieving success, because success without God is failure. Let me say that again. Success without God is failure. Success without God is failure. So that is what you should see from God's perspective, the eternal perspective, the heavenly perspective. So if you have a business, or whatever you do, let's say you're an entrepreneur just like myself, a lot of us think that we have to put God away from the formula. We have to put God away. Okay, God is something, maybe once a week, Sunday. That's what we participate in. He's not part of my everyday life, so, we put him aside. If we want to be successful in this world, we got to follow this formula. This is the worldly formula, okay? World formula, okay? Worldly perspective. You only focus on what you want to do. But like I said, success without God is failure, okay? But this is the other diagram I want you to see. Instead of you focusing on what you want to do mainly, you want to first focus on what God wants from you in your life, okay? So how do you figure that out? You figure it out by reading the Bible. You figure that out by having a relationship with God, talking to him every day like you talk to a friend, if not more, okay? For example, in my business, as my business had its ups and its downs, okay? Over the many years I've been doing it, and I've been doing all kinds of little businesses here and there on the internet. It had its high points, it had low points, but without going too much into detail, there were points where I was going through low points. And when I was going through low points, when I was going through the high points, I totally ignored God. I only went to where money was. I just went for the money. And that's all I did. I didn't care. I thought I didn't need God, because I was making a lot of money. But when I hit the lows, then I went back to God, because I realized when the low points hit your life, that's when you realize how much God you need in your life. And as I got low, as I hit rock bottom, not rock bottom, but hit a low point, I started getting closer, having a better relationship with God, talking to him every day. And it got to the point, my business every single day, if I'm going to work while driving, I would be talking to God. I would be having communication with God. I would pray to God, God, help me make the right decisions today. Help me open the doors today. Help me understand what to do. Help me succeed in this business with you, centered on you. So you want to have God centered in your life. That's one thing. Now after that, what you want to do, like we talked about from a worldly perspective, the only difference is we have God in the center. Okay, He is a king. He's a CEO of your company. He's a CEO of your business. The next thing is, what do you love? Okay, there's God, then there's you. What are you passionate about? What is your expertise? What makes you excited? The things that you thought were the end all, is now one aspect of the true success formula. Okay, so what is it that you want to do? Okay, that's what you want to find out. The other aspect is, what does the world need from you? What does the world need from you? What does the world need from you? Your unique abilities, your unique talents, your unique expertise. How can the world get impacted in a positive way by your unique experience? What does the world need? So first, ask yourself, before you do anything, before you venture into any business or have a new business idea, ask yourself, what does God want from me? Okay? And second, what do I want? And third, what does the world want? Those three things combined, then when you figure that out, then you can have a more purposeful journey into this journey of success. Okay? So I hope I kind of have made a point here that back in the days it was all about you, what you wanted to do. But now, if you really want true success, because you know that success without God is failure, then you have to have God at the center of your calling, God at the center of your business, God at the center of your purpose, God at the center of your vision, your mission, your everything. Not just your business, but every aspect of your life. God has to be the center. Once you have that, you figure out what it is you want. That's just one part, one aspect. Then second, what does the world want from you? And those three things combined, once you figure that out, that is your calling you want to take each and every day. Not tomorrow, not 10 years from now, not until you get better. No, start doing every single day, little by little. Take small steps. If you don't have a big company yet, but you think you want to do that eventually, then take baby steps. Write an ebook, or make a little site, or start a new service, or maybe start a YouTube channel. Whatever it is, start today. Don't delay it, because all you're doing right now, I'm telling you, because I've been there too, is you're probably only focused on this because you need to make money, or you're only focused on this because you're only focused on yourself. But if you want true purpose, not in a worldly perspective, but in a bigger perspective, the eternal perspective, then focus on God first. God first. God first. God-centered. Okay? Then you and the world figure out what it is that your calling is. This is how you're supposed to figure out your calling. And once you figure that out, take baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. Starting now, not tomorrow, because you don't want to wait. You don't want to tell yourself, oh, I'll wait till I get better at this. I wait till I figure this out, make money, then do it. No, do it now. Even if it's part-time, do it now, little by little. And eventually, once you start doing this little by little by little, I know, and you have a relationship with God, God will bless this business. Even more than this business. More than you can do yourself, God will bless you. So start walking in this path. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.